The Standing Committee on Public Accounts is concerned about the non-implementation of the SIU's recommendations on some of its investigations. The committee says it has identified reports from the Special Investigating Unit dating back to the early 2000s that are gathering dust due to the lack of processing mechanisms. Scopa also highlighted reports regarding PPE scandals that were conducted during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic and the lack of consequence management against officials.
Officials in ESCOM, thousands and thousands. I think now we stand at about 5,000 of those officials. But the actions to be taken by the institutions at the time of referrals, you find that there is a very slow, lackluster attendance into such.
However, government says this matter is being considered and the public service is being modernized and professionalized.
Is it possible or is it legally permissible to put a person on suspension and then not pay them their salary during that period and pay when they are reinstated to the job or when they are not found guilty, or do you shorten the period for the disciplinary process and prescribe it to say a disciplinary process for this type of offense, this is the period it must take and so forth.
Scopa is also concerned about the failure to vet senior employees in the public service sector, whilst that is a requirement. The committee singled out former ESCOM CEO Andre de Ruyter and the National Police Commissioner General Fanny Masemola, who is still with the public service, while de Ruyter left without being vetted.
Some delays in vetting is not because of the work that has to be done at SSA. It's because the vetting candidates are not responsive in terms of submitting the requisite supporting documents. And part of the improvements, it will be a mechanism of saying how do you then address such instances where a person is appointed on provision that they must receive a clearance certificate and then they do not cooperate fully so that their vetting can be completed as soon as possible.
No, if they don't cooperate, they then must not stay in the job.
Scopa also heard that the SIU is owed more than 900 million rand by government departments for investigations done. Lula Mamatya, SABC News, Parliament.